Yo. It's day 84, so 12 weeks in. And I'm feeling real good about basically everything. Went 261, so cool, whatever. I don't care if I lose weight even. I mean, if I were to weigh myself and I go up, I would maybe even see that as a good thing, as long as my strength is going up and my physique, I look better, who cares? So in the long run, I'm going to want to be gaining weight. Just want to keep as much as I have on me now with just recomping, as they call it. So whatever, that's what I weighed. My knee is bad to the point where I had 2 days this week that I did not do the leg portion of my workout because I was just going through my day, limping, just walking around, not even training, just barely walk. So I thought maybe I should chill. Maybe. Also, maybe I'm a bitch for doing this though. Maybe I should have went in and just hit only my hips, my ankles. I should have figured something out. So maybe I'm a bitch. Who knows? I hurt my bicep, the same bicep, again, but in a different way. Now it hurts to press like midway up my bicep. Like the initial injury definitely hurt in the elbow at the bottom, down here. Now when I press, it hurts in the middle of the bicep. And I looked it up. Apparently this is a common-ish thing, even though it sounds like it wouldn't be because you don't really use your bicep to push things, but whatever. It's minor enough where I'm not worried about it at all. My knee is improving after sleeping extra for 2 days. So, cool. Not really put down by those two things. And I'm definitely starting to feel like I am pretty strong and muscular. I mean, I'm clearly bigger, more muscular than most people. Well, almost all people. But, you know, at some point you're just a fat guy. And I definitely feel like I've crossed the bridge from being just a fat guy to being a muscular guy who's a little fat at some point in the last week or two or something. Last little while, I've started to feel this way. I've also started trying really big sets. This wasn't really this week, for a while. Last week, maybe the week before, I don't know. Been dabbling with really big sets because of injuries. I'm just forced to try that. If I'm really consistent and just I'm gonna go and work through the injury and not take some days off. So I've been trying that out. When I say big sets, I mean really big sets. Not like sets of 20. So today I did a set of 300 on tricep push downs. Which was pretty fake. painful, pretty bad. And the last 100 reps or so might have not even been reps by a lot of people's definition. But I was moving the weight with my tricep to some degree, and it fucking hurt. And today I kind of went pretty light on the legs. Been going kind of light. That's not true. So yesterday I hit, I guess, a PR. Like, I'm gonna call this like a post bicep injury PR. Like for this stage of my training life, on the leg press, which sounds real dumb. My knee is fucked, and it took me like 30 minutes to build up the confidence to do it. But I was thinking, I got on there and I did some lightweight, and then I changed my stance around a lot with lightweight to figure out how I could stand where my knee wasn't fucked every time I move it. And I was like, if I get really fucking wide in there with my toes really out, way more than I would usually do. How it's almost all in the hips, it feels. It's definitely not all in the hips, because my quads were definitely failing on last rep or two. But I can move this weight. So on the machine leg press, I did 35 reps with it maxed out, which is pretty cool. Definitely felt like I was going to die cardiovascularly. And I did it with a fuck knee and a weird stance. So, woo. Back to what I was saying. Other than that, foolish nonsense, the kind of shit that gets you hurt. Other than that, I've been doing way less than my max on stuff. Way lower than I would usually push. But I'm like, how many reps can I do with this kind of weight? So I've been doing 1,000 rep sets on my calves. And that's fun. Having 600 or something reps of this fucking hurts real fucking bad it's an experience. I think everyone should try that at some point. It's great. Actually, I drink water constantly in the gym. I'm always sweating. I'm sweating right now, and I'm not even doing it. But the set takes so long that I definitely have to pee by the end of the set, and that's kind of a limiting factor. Because at 1,000, I'm like, I definitely don't want to go more than I could right now, but I probably could. But I gotta pee real bad, so because it just takes so long to do 1,000 reps. That's how it is. I gotta pee like every 20 minutes or so because I'm constantly drinking water in the gym. I probably drink 2 to 3 gallons of water every time I'm in the gym. It's just nonstop. Have I flexed at all? I know I do this a lot. And most days I have like a one take kind of thing. On days that I talk, some of them have been like one take, but most of them have not. Like, I flexed, but was it the last video? Or was it this video? I don't know. So, I'm just gonna hit this. Do I really need to talk about anything else? don't think so. But really liking the feel of these really big sets. So, 1,000's probably a bit too much. Definitely in the like 100 range, something like that. Who knows? Probably do a lot of those for a while. Because, I don't know. I feel like you're less likely to get injured doing those too. At least instantaneous injuries. Overuse, like my bicep, because those kind of injuries where if I didn't do anything, I didn't feel anything, but like the next day you're like definitely hurt those. Maybe those, but those are more likely. But probably less likely to snap yourself. So I feel like I can probably squeeze in more of that with like limited sleep and recovery and stuff. So I'm gonna try a lot of that for a while. Anyway, again, I feel like I'm dragging. Not really anything else to talk about. So later.